M-E-T-H-O-D, man. M-E-T-H-O-D, man. M-E-T-H-O-D, man. M-E-T-H-O-D, man. Hey, you, get off my cloud. You don't know.
What's up, everybody? This is All Things Beer 510, and today I'm with my man Derek and Cory again from Moksa Brewing. I can pronounce it correctly finally. You know, a couple months ago we was at OTP in Roseville, had a lot of the beer, real heavy anticipation for Moxa, and now they have been open a couple months.
No, month, 5 weeks.
Yeah, and have been killing. And the whole Sacramento scene, Rocklin, everybody's really behind them. So we just want to talk about just these hectic 5 weeks, what we can look forward to, and then also I'm here for a Thicc Nibbs release, collab with Bottle Logic. So talk about that. You guys went to Wake Fest. How was that? So just, you know, talk to you guys about basically how have you guys been, basically, like how has it been opening up a brewery from the ground up and to see this, like, you know, lines and see everybody like really anticipating all the beer, and how's it been?
I think that we didn't anticipate this much following, this much support. I mean, we knew we had some supporters in the past and that we'd be fairly popular, or at least welcomed, but not like this. We're absolutely running through a lot of beer, and you know, we thank our customers and all our fans and supporters for that.
Yeah, all of our expectations have been exceeded, and it's been a little overwhelming, but we've just been keeping our heads down and making as much beer as humanly possible, and trying to keep it flowing. Yeah,
I heard, I don't know if it's a rumor, but you guys in 3 days ran out of 3 weeks of beer. Like, somebody said.
Pretty much. I mean, we're running through, if we put a new IPA on, that's it's over a barrel a day for that new IPA.
Wow.
Until it runs out. So Cory just brought up that we just put our 20th beer in our tank, and we've only been open 4 or 5 weeks.
Wow.
So we're really trying to make as much beer as possible with our given system. And people just keep drinking it up. It doesn't seem to be stopping, but we have been limiting the amount of growlers we've been selling.
Okay.
We want to just have a lot more beer on the tap room, and you know, this bottle release, we're able to have a double batch of this stout. We're not going to kill 20 barrels of the stout. Might as well put in a bottle, spread it out.
Nice. And you guys have been running smoothly. Like, so like earlier this week, Angry Chair. I know there was a lot of, you know, about lines and residential neighborhood. This is my first time here, so I didn't know if it was in a residential or business, but this is like a, you know, real nice community of lines. Everybody's peaceful, everybody's quiet. Can you talk about that too, when you come here and you see like 100 people in line 3 hours, 4 hours before you guys open, just how that feels, and you know, like, how good does that feel when you come first thing in your job in the morning?
It's pretty cool. Especially over our opening weekends, both on the day that we sold the memberhood and on our opening day. We had lines around the street, around the corner, and out the front door all day for beer on opening day. And I mean, as much as we hate to see people just standing and waiting in line, it's really encouraging. It's really cool to see that much support.
Yeah. I was just saying that I'm from the Bay Area, as you guys know, and you guys might kill me for this. As much as I go to a lot of releases in the Bay, it seems like Sacramento and the area is like more of like a community. Where in the Bay it might seem more individual thing or more certain packs. Everybody here, people coming up to me, they don't even know me, they're talking to me. I mean, you guys are in a nice area, and like with the beer, people are supporting you, you're giving them good beer. Can you talk about just what it means to be in Sacramento? I know you're from SoCal. I don't know if you grew up here, but just what it means to be in this neighborhood in Rocklin, Roseville, Elk Grove, Sacramento.
I think it's a very tight-knit community. I mean, people come here to see familiar faces. They're not just waiting in line, like just, you know, single file. They're hanging out. They're hanging out with friends. And a lot of the people that are so deep into the craft beer industry, I'm sure a lot of the new friends that you've created were through beer events, lines, releases, all that. So I don't think they mind hanging out with their friends. Now, I know I didn't mind it when I was waiting for a beer. It's, you know, it's your time to just kind of catch up and talk about what you both love, which is craft beer.
And also to speak about craft beer and community and people, you guys were rolling deep at Wakefest. Like I seen a lot of Moxa shirts and stuff at Wakefest. How was Miami? How was Wakefest? It was your first festival as Moxa.
It was our first beer festival.
First beer festival early. You guys been real busy. How was the festival? And I know you guys did some collaborations out there and everything.
Yep. It was great. It was just, again, a little overwhelming. God, we'd been open like 3 weeks at that point, and we're rolling out to Miami for this high-profile beer fest. And we got to meet lots of really great brewers out there, and just through the bottle shares and hanging out throughout the weekend. It was just a great time, and got to meet a lot of people. Got to just talk beer with some of the best minds out there, and I had an amazing time.
I was so jealous.
And so we went out there with the intention of making Big Papa and going to win Big. Was a Wakefest. That's the third time making Big Papa. This time, of course, under Moxa. So we have to represent. We had a lot of supporters, and we also released 5 beers under the Moxa name, which are a collaboration. The variants, the barrel-aged variants, with us, Wakefield, Moksa Coffee, and Inu Island Ales.
And that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's I Let My Tape Rock.
Yeah,
one of them.
Yeah, Till My Tape Pop.
Till My Tape Pop.
Baka Gojira.
Yeah.
We had the blend.
Yeah.
And also we had the maple rum barrel-aged Big Papa, which is the regular gunmetal Baka Gojira. And a cognac one, maple rum, and then maple rum.
These guys have been super busy. Like I can't remember. I've been into beer for a little bit. I can't remember a brewery opening up. You guys have been like hauling ass. Like I said, Miami Capital Beer Fest. Just can you talk about just the things you have in the future before we get to Thicc Nibbs and also your Horus collab? Just the things that people can look forward to here. Like is Jay Wakefield going to come here and brew? Is any?
That's the plan.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do. We want to continue the Big Papa series and do it in Sacramento as well as in Hawaii, and maybe San Diego, with Moksa Coffee being from San Diego. Well, actually, I guess not, because there's no brewery over there that we can really do it at anymore. But yeah, we want to continue that connection as well as build others that we've kind of developed not only at Wakefest but amongst the other people bringing us or coming over here and supporting us. And there's just a lot of connection. We're just having fun with it.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have Bottle Logic from SoCal, Anaheim, which is releasing today. Thicc Nibbs, which will be my first time trying that. And then you have. Can you talk about Method?
Method Pastry.
Method. Is it like short for Method?
No, it's well, Cory can elaborate on that term.
Well, there's like Method Champenois, there's Method Traditionnel, and this is sort of a playful stab into that territory of with just the pastry stouts.
Okay. Yeah, because I heard about it. James had hit me like, oh, wait till you try this.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. And then I seen you guys at the Brewing Network. Watched that one, and then like every review I've read has been like.
That's the only place it was on tap, and then the second time we'll do a little preview keg here, but we want to. There wasn't a lot of drafts, so we want to reserve the bulk of it for the actual bottle release. But it's made with our friend Kyle from Horus Ales down Oceanside, California. Nice. It was an imperial stout with hazelnut coffee, vanilla, and coconut. And we decided to fill up a little bit extra beer inside oak barrels. But we still decided to put the same amount of ingredients we were planning on going into the beer prior. So it's a little bit less beer that we're treating the same amount of ingredients with. So therefore, the flavors are a lot more concentrated. Wow. We decided just to run with it and see how it came out. And so far, people are liking it for the few that got to try it.
Yeah, the people went to the Brewing Network. Concord has a dope spot. I've been listening to
the
him
Hot
for years.
Grenade.
Hot Grenade. Listen to him go to Springfest, and then like I had to go to school that night, or I would have been in Concord. And people were hitting me like, "Are you going to Concord? Method Pastry." I'm like, unfortunately, I couldn't. But yeah. So we're gonna get into these bottles. We got Thicc Nibbs, and also Method Pastry. So
you have a ball.
I'm gonna go off camera. Don't mind me, guys. Okay.
All right, so
Thicc Nibbs. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So Imperial Stout with double toasted Ghanaian cacao nibs. We took the cacao nibs from Chocha Couture and applied a little bit more heat, not only to sanitize it, but to bring out a lot more aromatics and flavor. So it went from very like deep earthiness to chocolate brownies, and that's what we added in this.
Wow.
11.2%. And just a little caramel in the mid palate, but then as it lasts, you get a lot of chocolatey notes.
One thing that I know from having your stouts before and having your stouts before, really decadent beers. Like, I know people call pastry stouts, I don't even like calling them that, or diabetes beer, people call them that, you know. But like, it's real decadent. I get the caramel notes. I get a lot of big chocolate on this. I'm glad I came early. I'm like number 5 in line. I was here. I was here like at 7:30 in the morning. Like,
I mean, this is not your everyday drinker, but it's something that you kind of save for a special occasion that you want to just have to treat yourself. It's a dessert.
Yeah. Dessert beers, I mean, just almost similar to guys or ladies who maybe drink wine and they have dessert wine or a nice, nice big wine when you go to dinner. It's just like that, real nice. Maybe even sometimes with a meal or after a meal. If you have
I would say after a meal. It's hard to pair things with this when it's so assertive. It kind of overpowers everything.
The meal.
So you don't want anything to get in the way and kind of ruin the flavor of the beer. With these, the big Imperial Stouts that we're bottling, we're putting them in bottles. We're having nice labels on them, and drink it now, save it for later, see how it develops. And if you want something now, that's what we have our IPAs and our other beers offerings over at our tasting room for.
And before we get to the next one, this is ridiculous. This is really good. Can you guys talk about? I talked to a lot of brewers. And you guys were the first interview I did. I was all stiff. I was all nervous. Now I've interviewed like a whole bunch of breweries. I'm all cool now. I think I'm cool. But can you talk about one thing I always ask brewers, like, you do stouts, you do hazy IPAs, West Coast IPAs. But every brewer I talk to has like a secret or maybe a favorite style. Maybe they don't even brew, or they do brew, but none of us beer geeks really like crave over it. Do you guys each have a style? Like, I really like that. I want to brew it, but right now I'm not going to brew it. Do you guys have one of those?
Mine with yours.
I do. Well, probably like red beers and sours.
Okay.
But we just can't even bring those into this facility yet.
Oh,
Same thing, like lambic-inspired beers. I would love to do some spontaneous fermentation. Out here, put a cool ship on the roof. That would be cool.
Nice.
It's a ways out.
Oh yeah, or truck it over to somewhere and have it mobile. I think that would be kind of cool.
Okay, because I talked to a lot of brewers. My favorite style is a Doppelbock or this, and I don't brew that, and so it's always cool to find out what brewers really like to drink on their off time.
It's IPAs and lambics.
Okay. All right. Great beer. Just tell you guys one thing. I'm in Oakland, so it took me 2 hours to get out here. No traffic early, like perfect, nice drive. Come out here to Moxa. The space you guys got a dope space. And the first thing when I first got in, I heard Nas. I was like, oh my God, hip hop music too. Like, I was like, give me another reason to love this place. Come here, nice vibe. I can tell the vibe is nice from the people in line. The people in line, I can already tell that it's going to be a nice day and a cool day. Some places, are a little different than others, but come here, Rocklin, good food places around. Sacramento's not far by. Basketball season's in. Catch a Kings game, head to Moxa. You won't regret it.
All right, so this is Method pastry, right? You can smell it right here,
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
So
Now,
it's really
I see some Jamaican coffee? Or?
Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee, hazelnut Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee. So it's flavored with hazelnuts, and then we also added a lot of coconut and a lot of vanilla.
I don't even want to drink the beer. I just want to smell. Oh my God. This smell. Oh my God. And Horus Ales out of Oceanside. I just started seeing them little by little. I know they've done a lot of collaborations. They just did Oceanside 11 for all you beer geeks. I think that was with like a whole bunch of breweries. Like
I actually participated in that as well.
Dope. Like Oceans, like the movie. So that's dope. Can you talk about how you guys, before I even drink this, hooked up? with Horus Ales? Or?
That's somebody I knew in the past
Okay.
through Abnormal. I mean, he lived down there in San Diego, so we pop in every once in a while and made a beer down there. And eventually, when we opened up this, he's like, "Hey, we're gonna come out with a big beer, like a big band. I have a good idea. And
That's
then,
a dope idea, man.
Yeah, and then seeing how it came out, I mean, it was a really good idea that we came up with. So just kind of getting two, creative minds, Moxa and Horus together. So we all created, what we have right here in this glass, and we're pretty proud of it.
Okay.
I think people are really gonna like this. Yeah.
Let me cheers again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm like a kid in the candy store.
I'm really excited for when this comes out of the barrels.
Yeah. Yeah.
next
Oh
year.
yeah. Yeah. We put in a lot of cognac barrels as well.
Goddamn, guys, no bullshit. Not because these guys are standing here. Goddamn, this is. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Savor that. You can have the rest.
Oh my god, thank you, man. God. Does it have a label? Because people might try to
No,
kill
no,
me.
not yet,
Okay,
not
good.
yet. So labels aren't in
'cause
yet.
people would try to kill me if they knew that was in the bottle. God damn. Man. This is, there's only been a few times I've lost it on camera, and this is like, oh my god. Tell my wife right now, because we're getting ready to move. We just had a baby. I'm gonna have to make this whenever you guys release this. I will have to come out here for this. You won't regret it. Like this is amazing, man. This is amazing. I get like the coconut on this is like a liquid candy bar. Like this is God. If you like Thicc Nibbs, I thought was like decadent, and then I taste this and it was like, and it's like love Thicc Nibbs, but this is like just a totally different. Like all the the smell, I can smell it right here.
Yeah.
And then it almost
The
smells.
coffee, the vanilla, the coconut's all coming out.
And it almost like it smells almost like it had barrel in it.
That's the thing. We're limited. We don't have barrels ready. They won't be ready for a very long time. So how can you impart some of those flavors into beer without having actual barrels?
Wow.
So coconut, vanilla, roast, that's all going in, and also the viscosity and the strength that you get from it as well. You can simulate that and have just kind of its own thing, its own non-barrel aged imperial stout that has just an abundance of flavors. So barrels can add flavors just as all the other ingredients.
I mean, I get roast, almost like a marshmallowy, pillowy.
Yep.
This is man.
It's viscous, so it kind of stays on your palate. Like, it's definitely a sipper. It's 13.2%. So.
Yeah.
This is our morning coffee right
Wanna
here.
go? Yeah. Moxa has been only open for a little bit of time, but before the brewery opened, and even now, there's just feverish hype around it that is well deserved. I believe, and it's cool. It's cool to see a brewery come out, all this expectation, and then you actually, this surpasses my oh shit!
Everything has been surpassing our expectations.
It's
pretty cool.
I mean, this is super cool. I'm giddy as a beer fan, and happy for you guys to see this space, and be in Northern California. Can you talk about just expectations, right? Like, not only your expectations, but I'm pretty sure you kind of in tune to what people say, kind of, what the geeks are saying. Like, can you talk about just moving forward, living up to those? I mean, this is going to be, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, your second bottle release?
It will be, yeah.
So the first bottle release is crazy, and then to go straight from that to that, 2 for 2, it's like, winning 2 championships back to back. I mean, like, as far as making beer, how to keep it up, and we're not even talking about your IPAs, right, that you're making that are good and people are wanting to. Can you just talk about, I don't know if there is pressure, good pressure to, keep this, sustained? Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I guess there's a little pressure to, along with hype comes great responsibility. All we can do is try to make every beer better than the last, try to learn something, try to improve every single time, and at the same time explore new territory, and be it an IPA, a stout, or whatever. I think our responsibility is just to keep making the best beer we can.
And yeah, man, and I'm, gonna sip this bottle. It probably won't even. Yeah, I'll sip it. Have a couple IPAs. I want to try the other stuff on the menu. You guys got a cool label. I remember when I first seen the label, I'm like, man, that's fucking fresh. Like, and it's dope, and it's a dope space. Like, I really like this space. The music is dope. I don't know if this is gonna be the type of music you play all the time.
Mainly weekends.
Okay.
We mix it up. Yeah.
Dope space. Great beer, especially if you love stouts. I'm a big stout guy. Big stout barley wine guy. These are amazing. I haven't had Bistro Party, but you guys are out of that.
Yeah.
So, but I heard that's crazy too.
That's coming up as the 3rd bottle release. Yeah.
There you go. So, can you guys? Do you have anything to say? Look out for? And I know you had Bottle Logic and Horus and the other collabs in the summer and festivals you might be pouring at.
Yeah, coming up, we're going down to the Brewers anniversary, so we got invited there. We have a couple local ones. There's one in Rocklin as well as Roseville and Auburn that we definitely want to be a part of.
Okay.
Kind of play the local community, because you got to take care of the people that are coming into the tap room first. But we also want to promote ourselves out there in the world, so that people come into Sacramento with some expectations of great beer, and going to us, and as well as all the other great breweries over in Sacramento. So that, what else we got? We got a few collaborations lined up. Nothing set in stone. The only one that's set actually is Mikkeller. So Mikkel's coming over in September from Copenhagen to brew with us. He'll be here for the summit, and we're looking to solidify a few other friends
nice.
to brew with us. Yeah.
Hey, new.
So just on the horizon, just so many opportunities, and we just got to kind of play it cool, keep as much beer as we can at the tap room, but at the same time, we do want to build our brand image across many different platforms.
Yeah, and you guys are doing that early. Visit, if you are in the stocks, buy stock now into Moxa. Sign up for the membership next year. It's already sold out. But guys. Thank you for doing this follow-up interview. I'll be posting this shortly. Until next time, you guys take care. As you know, peace and love. 100.